Hello, welcome back everyone. It is December 28th, 1941. We're back with another turn of Yamamoto's Folly. Had an action-packed turn yesterday. Let's see what this turn has in store for us. Could be interesting. Could be disastrous for us in a couple different ways. There's a couple of ways that things could go very wrong for us. But let's jump right into it with the naval movement phase. Look at all those subs down there. Speaking of subs, I-171 puts a torpedo into the Piratejoe Henny at Johnston Island. Have some ASW action here. Alright, so this is interesting. He's right here. Okay, so, sorry, ASW attack near Kuching. I have several task forces headed south here to intercept him about right here. However, he has moved west from where I thought I'd be able to intercept him. It's possible that he's moving back down to Osthaven with his carriers. If he does, I'm in danger of being caught out right here without air cover by attacks from Palabang and by attacks from his carriers if they're pulling back, maybe attacks by Batavia as well. So could be bad. If he continues to move north, which I'm not sure if he's doing, we may be able to catch him, but we'll see. I don't think we will. I think he's going to pull back from looking at this. I-7 tasted blood last turn. Back for more with another torpedo hit, this time in the Steel Seafarer. She was going to go on a little patrol around here. I'm like, no, head back to Palmyra. I want you to see what you can do there. K-12. It's also slowing my units down with all these little ASW and sub-attacks. Going to make it harder to connect with anything. They launch against the Azama. I'm very lucky that those did not connect. And AE Pyro, I think she's going to go down. Look at this. I-7 surfaces and starts working over with her deck gun. 5 torpedo hits, 28 shell hits, and AE Pyro is going to be a goner. No way she survives that. Yep, we hear the ship sinking sound. Dutch sub tries to catch me at Monado, but luckily misses. I don't know why I'm getting such good results with my subs right now. It's kind of out of control. The Arctic has been our bane. We've launched so many torpedoes at this AG Arctic, and nothing seems to connect. And I think we put a torp in the VV last turn as well. These next two torps should finish her off. Yeah, we hear that ship sinking sound. And we may lose our sub here at Port Moresby. Yeah, we do. So we do put a torpedo hit into the Swan. There's a good chance that she'll sink. She's a destroyer, and destroyers usually sink from that. But 17 hits on the I-88. Sub slips beneath the waves. She is done for. RIP, I-88. We barely knew thee. Here we have the sub sinking notification. I-68 says, fuck your coastal minesweeper. Excuse my language there. And puts a torpedo in this very small allied ship. That will undoubtedly sink it. It's like a little one-point ship, nothing major. Onto amphibious action. Still during the night phase, we have not had any surface contacts, which does not bode well for our pursuing forces. think he's going to be able to get away scot-free. We hit a mine at Wake, so that tells us that he has mined Wake, and I-77 probably will go down. With the this DD task force, we do hit a Dutch sub here. Dutch sub attacks again at Monado. More sub action here off of Sarawak, off of Borneo. This time, my sub chasers make good contact. Yeah, 5 hits on the K-16. That should chase her off. And 1 hits on the K-12. And yeah, no surface contact. We have, as you can see, a lot of my ships just like 2 hexes away missed their task forces, and those task forces that I have are now going to be exposed to his air attack. So that could go really badly for us. Let's pan over here, take a look at our situation. So I imagine one of these task forces is probably carriers. Imagine one of these task forces is probably a surface task force. Looks like I might have intercepted him here, and no surface combat. That's disappointing. Not sure what happened there. My carriers are right here, which is going to be out of range of striking those ships. In range of striking there, but we do run the risk of cap from Singapore. And right here, that's probably the very extreme range of my torpedo planes, based out of Jolo. So doubtful we'll get a strike off. Very likely that he will strike my forces right here that, like I said, are out of air cover now, and this could get ugly. Sweeping Bataan, look at all this cap. Taking lots of losses here, lose 4 zeros. Trading it for 4 of his planes, not a good trade. The sweep goes better. Take out 3 of his planes for no losses. And a third sweep. This time we take out a Lightning, no losses of our own. That's what we like to see. 22 zeros, sweep Rangoon. No losses, and we take out 3 of his aircraft. And we're sweeping Pegu as well. And we take out an H-81A3. Take out a D-520 over Rangoon. And Mabels are pacing the Quang runway yet again. As long as there's an aircraft here, I'm gonna bomb. Just gonna speed through most of this. Inconclusive sweep there at Singapore. Saw to no effect, and we bomb at Pegu. We do lose a Sally to flak, but do some good damage to the troops there. I don't think it was worth losing a Sally over, though. This is the air attack I was worried about. So this is flying from Singapore, I'm sure, yeah. And he's going after my cruiser group right here. But like I said, did not attack the surface forces in the same hex. I'm not sure why they didn't engage, and that's really disappointing that they didn't. I should have ammo, so... In any case, we take out a swordfish to flak, but if they continue flying, I'm at really high chance of losing these ships to torpedo attacks, especially those cruisers. It's a little harder for them to hit the destroyers. Bombing over Nanchang, and again, Catalinas. go after my shipping at Minato. That's offloading. 3 torpedo hits in the Shinsei Maru, and she does sink. Those are flying probably from Cebu. So that's unfortunate. Falcons go for, it looks like, a strafing run, but we take out 2 of them. Another air attack on my cruiser force here, but they managed to fend them off. Blenheims try to bomb, and my cap shoos them away. Liberators going after Miri. My Oscars are going to do their darndest, but they are heavy bombers. Destroy 1 by flak. He is going after my oil here. That's what I thought he might be doing. Skipping through some of this boring bombing. Sallies get intercepted here. So here's the Adelaide. This is what I was going after with this cruiser group. But Sallies don't make it through. Maybe my torpedo bombers will fly. That'd be nice. Yeah, here we go. Oh, but they have bombs. That's not going to do me any good. I swear I have Bettys with torpedoes that just seem to refuse to fly against this this target. And this is what I was afraid of. Here comes the strike from his carriers. We're just 2 hexes away, and they do put a bomb into 2 bombs into the Mogami. It now has heavy fires. Not good. However, I do get a measure of revenge with the Adelaide taking 3 bomb hits from my carrier task force. Very small strike though, only 4 Kates flying. Do put 3 bombs in the Adelaide. Sweeping Singapore again. Taking out a Buffalo. Onto the PM air phase. Now Mogami's planes do look like they relocate, which could mean that Mogami is going to go down. Should be a shame. Oh, and Mavis's put a bomb hit on one of these AKs at Port Moresby. Fly again, and don't hit this time. This time they're escorted by some Zeros, but run into some stiffer cap here. Take out a Zero, but don't manage to put another bomb hit in. And again. This time it's Betty's. Pretty stiff cap here over Port Moresby. Take out a Buffalo, and we do put a bomb into the Swan, inflicting heavy damage. No more bombing here at Quang-Chowan. Ooh, and Swordfish almost catch our cruisers again. Hudson's not worried about those. Catalina's, oh, ouch. Continue to go after our forces offloading at Minato. I need to get fighters here ASAP. And Catalina's go after my ships at Miri. I do have some Oscars, which do manage to fend them off. Another strike on our cruisers. And Swordfish, again, very lucky here. Betty's do a good job getting a couple bomb hits on this AKL at Port Moresby. Oh, and here comes another strike. Mogami, I think, is going to be doomed here. Kanto. Alright, so Helldiver destroyed by flak, but the Kanto is safe. Thank goodness. Can't believe how close we came. We were so close to making that intercept, and they were just a couple hexes away. That could have been really, really interesting if we had actually made it. Sally's army bombers finding the Adelaide. Put 4 bomb hits in her. And And here comes a second carrier strike. I think this is just on the edge of my range, which is why the valves don't fly. Holding just takes one bomb hit, and it's sunk. It's possible, if that's all they found there, that the Adelaide could be sunk as well. Damn Catalinas. Sink. Nanray Maru at Monado. Yeah, I need cap there. I do have cap in the area, but obviously it's not flying over Monado today. Sweeping again at Bataan, losing some zeros in the process. Taking out a Warhawk. And that's it for the day. Bloody day. Bloody day. We'll see what the Butcher's build is going to be like. I attack Loyang deliberately. I have less AV, but I have a lot more hard AV, and I'm hoping that these tanks will help us win the day. Does not look like they will. Yeah. They take a lot more casualties, though. I mean, I do have a lot of disabled vehicles, but lots of casualties there. Let's wait again. We'll wait till recover those vehicle disablements, and then try again, because I am really wearing him down, I believe. Take Chushian. And continue to force this little, I think, yeah, this tiny fragment further south on the Bismarck Archipelago. Take Nadini. They bombard me at Changsha. And I take a lot of disablements there. They attack deliberately at Shenyang. Get 1 to 2 odds. They do not reduce my forts, and they take a lot more casualties there. 213 destroyed. Yeah, so I hold for another turn. They attack at Kuikyang. Oh wow, 1 to 86 odds that time. Yeah, that doesn't go super well for them. I do have a lot of disabled squads though. They still outnumber me, but a good result from that combat. So, we'll see what we actually lost. We lost quite a few ships today. A lot from those Catalina attacks. Those air attacks on Mogami could have sunk her. Let's take a look. Okay, so most of this is good news. Most of this is good news because we don't lose the Mogami. And they're saying the Hermes and the Cornwall went down. I don't know whether to believe that or not. Put torpedoes in both the Cornwall and the Hermes last turn. The Pyro, I know we took down. We put so many shells and torpedoes into that thing. The VV, I believe. We lose the I-88. The Paulding we took out with that air attack. Looks like we did not take out the Adelaide, which I thought we did. We lose the Tsugumo, which I actually scuttled last turn. And of course we lose the Shinsei Maru and the Nanray Maru due to those Catalina strikes. Let's look at air losses. 63 to 46. Way too many 0 losses again. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yeah, they can just spread their losses out among a lot more planes than I can. Let's take a look at our situation. I'm curious to see how badly Mogami is hurt. Smukuma. Maybe it was a different ship. Oh, Escort, there it is. Yeah, she's in some trouble there. On fire. have to get to her to a friendly port post haste. She's going to go to Kuching. Auto disband. Man, so close. Do we risk it? Do we risk it with one of these groups? Obviously, I can't go to Merak, because Merak has tons of coastal guns and mines. But do I risk? I need to know, I wish I knew what the TF number was. So usually task forces move in the order of task forces they are. So for example, task force 11 here, it's probably going to move pretty quickly, right? It's going to probably be one of the first task forces to move because its task force number is so low. So I think if I use this and I may be able to catch those carriers. Maybe. We'll see. Of course, he's probably going to want to move somewhere unpredictable. So it could go badly for me. I could overshoot, and then he could just have his way with air attacks on me. So kind of a sticky situation there. The good news is, like I said, we did protect all of our shipping. We didn't lose any of our invasion task forces. They're all at Miri now. We're back up at Canmara Bay. And now that we have the situation a little bit more under control, they'll come back and we'll take Sambis. That's the plan, at least. Anyway, another exciting turn. At least it was for me. I was on the edge of my seat for a lot of that. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and you folks have a great day. Take care.